And we divide both sides by 4 5/10. Then I have 27 divided by 4 5/10. And no, you don't have to do this one because it's done for you, okay? So, can I divide by a decimal in my divisor? No, what do I need to do?
Move it over.
I've got to move it over. If I do it on the outside, I've got to
Inside.
do it on the inside. Well, where is my decimal on the inside?
Behind the 7.
Behind the 7. But there's nothing there.
Put that at a 0.
I got to add a 0. Okay, so I've got 45 on the outside, and I've got 270 on the inside. 45 will go into 2, no times. 45 will go into 27, no times. It tells me my answer is what?
6.
So I'm going to try that, okay? I'm going to go over here. And what do I get?
270.
I get that, okay? So down here, everywhere that we have a 6, we're going to mark that out, okay? Yes, they colored it, but they wanted you to see that it was a 6, and they marked it out, okay? So those are done. Now, I am going to make this bigger just because I want us to be able to see what we're doing here, okay? You will have to write your work on notebook paper. There is not enough room on your paper in the little box to do this work. Okay, so you're gonna have to do it on notebook paper. Yes, I've made mine very large so that we can all see it. Okay, but you cannot do this and not do it on your notebook paper. What operation's going on here with 2 5/10 and x?
They're multiplying.
Multiplying. So how do I undo multiplying?
Divide.
Divide. So I've got to divide both sides by 2 5/10. So over here, those cancel out, and I'm left with what? X. Now I've got 825 divided by 2 5/10. Now, you're going to have to do this on notebook paper, okay? Yep, you're going to have to do this on notebook paper. There is not enough room in your box to do this, okay? Please make sure you number it, all right? So, can I divide by 2 5/10? Nope, what do I need to do? How many times? But we don't have one over here, so I need to put it, all right? How many times will 25 go into 8? 0. How many times will 25 go into 82? 3. 3 times 25 is, if you have 3/4, how much do you have? 75. We just said, how many times will 25 go into 75? 3. How many times will 25 go into 0? 0. Now, at the bottom of your page, do you have 330? Right here, look at the very bottom corner. I know there's one right there. It's a U. Mark that out. There's another one up here on the top. Mark it out.
How are we supposed to write it on the line?
Whenever you get finished, you'll have just letters left, and you'll have to make out the words that the letters say. All right, number 3. What operation is going on with 6 3/10 and x?
Multiplying.
Multiplying. So how do I get rid of that multiplying?
Divide.
Divide. So on the left, I'm left with what? X equals. So I have 154 35/100 divided by 6 3/10. Can I do that?
No.
Nope. What do I need to do?
Or the decimal over.
How many times? once. So I have 63 on the outside. I have 1,543 and 5/10 on the inside. How many times will 63 go into 1?
0,
0. How many times will 63 go into 15?
0,
0. How many times will 63 go into 154? We don't know, do we?
3,
All right, let's see. Will it go 3? Nope. So let's try what?
2.
You gonna try 2? Okay. Now how many times will 63 go into 283?
2,
Might go more than 2, because 3 is 189, so what should we try next?
4,
All right, you think we should try 4? Okay. I did something wrong, y'all. My brain is not working today. Oh, and y'all didn't even, nobody corrected me. I'm gonna get y'all.
I'm sorry.
All right, how many times will 63 go into 315? Should we try 5? All right. Yep. So x equals 24 and 5/10. Is that an answer choice at the bottom?
Yes.
So you need to do what to those? Mark them out. I want you to do number 4. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the best. All All right, what'd you do to both sides?
You divided.
You divided. So we have 164 divided by 8 and 2/10. Can I divide by 8 and 2/10? Nope, so I have to do what?
Move the decimal.
Move the decimal. How many times will 82 go into 1?
0,
16.
0,
164.
2.
So x equals what?
20.
20. Is that an answer choice at the bottom?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the right
All right, now I want you to skip over to number 6. Okay? Let's look at number 6.
That's dividing.
That's a division equation. So how do we solve a division equation?
Multiplication.
We have to do multiplication. So let me clear this so I can get over to number 6. All right, we're going to have to multiply both sides by what?
7.5.
I've got to multiply both sides by 21 and 8/10. So that I'm left with x on the left. So if I have 21 and 8/10, do I need to line up my decimals or my numbers?
Decimal.
Numbers. Now in this case, our decimals do line up, but we need to line up our numbers. Now we're going to ignore the decimals while we multiply. 5 times 8 is,
5 times 8 is 40.
write my 0, carry my,
4.
5 times 1 is
5.
6, 7, 8,
9.
9. 5 times 2 is
10.
10. Now I'm going to go to the next row. I'm going to mark my 5 out and put a 0 at the bottom down here on this row. And I'm going to mark out my 4 so it doesn't confuse me. 7 times 8 is,
56.
so I'm going to write my 6 and carry my
5.
7 times 1 is
7.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12.
12. So I'm going to write my 2 and carry my 1. 7 times 2 is,
7 times 2 is 14.
plus 1 is
15.
15. 0 plus 0 is,
0.
9 plus 6 is 3. Now, how many numbers do I need behind the decimal?
2.
2. So we have 163 and 5/10. Is that an option at the bottom?
Yep.
Yep.
Wait.
All right, look at number 13. Number 13 is a division equation. So what are you going to have to do to both sides?
Divide it by 37. No, 16.
We're going to have to do what to 16? If it's division over here, how do I get rid of division? Multiply. I want you to multiply those numbers for me. You should have gotten 524 and 8/10. And that is an answer choice at the bottom, okay? All right, I want a fist of 5 of how comfortable you feel solving decimal equations. It's okay if you're not a 5. It is okay, all right? Believe it or not, I already know who would be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5 without you telling me. Because you must be able to do what? The operation in order to do the equation, correct? So what I want you to do is I want you to work on this.